5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smurf.
Let's get ready to rumble. So this is a glitch called Funky Weapons Glitch. So the general premise of this is they first get off a glitch called Intro Story Glitch, which allows the timer which is responsible for controlling the intro story fade outs. That's going to be running in the background. And what they are wanting to do is they are wanting to bring all of the moves from the multiplayer into single player. So in this case, they would be bringing in the guns and Simian Slam.
I totally just restarted the timer by accident too, out of force of habit. Because I missed it the first time. My bad. I got it second try though, so it's not that bad.
So Hito over here is going into Jungle Boss. This is going to get an intro story fade out when she goes into multiplayer.
Oh no! I gotta. Oh no!
She's gonna immediately lose. Oh, do you not have a controller plugged in?
Oh my god!
Are we resetting?
Let's just reset. Fuck that.
Okay.
No. I can't. I tried so hard to not do that again. I did it. This is exactly what I did yesterday when we were trying to practice. I was like, "Don't worry, this will not happen during the marathon."
Oh my god, dude.
Oh man, I can't believe I just did that.
Let me delete my file. Get rid of ISG.
Make sure you have a controller plugged in.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm pressing start on my other controller. Like, wait, why isn't it working? Ugh. Alright, it's time for real. Wait, let me just make sure I deleted my file for real. Okay. Jeez.
Oh man, I hope I get ISG fast again.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smurf!
Oh, Hito misses out on ISG. Looks like Colin got it though.
That was the master plan. Completely mess up and take the lead.
Oh my god, come on! Nope.
We can always just restart again if you want.
No.
So the reason why this is so difficult is that there is a 7-frame window which you can press A, where the game will have the intro story timer going, but it will not think that the intro story is playing. So that's why you see runners here trying like once or twice, is because they're not quite pressing A in that 7-frame window.
You know, 7 frames is quite a lot on.
Well, yeah, it's around about half a year, but I wanted to big you up a little bit.
I mean, oh god! At least she remembered to plug in her second controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really, really embarrassing.
So, Colin should now have all the guns in the game, and also have Simian Slam, which will allow him to bypass some move purchase sections.
I actually meant to share my gameplay to Discord too, and I completely forgot. My bad. I'm just a complete mess today.
No, that's okay. I'm watching it on the stream.
Yeah, I'll have the gun here with Donkey, so I can just shoot these barrels, baby. Woo!
Yeah, that's one of the benefits, is that you can complete the training barrel where you have to throw 5 barrels. It's around about 7 seconds faster to shoot all the barrels compared to throwing all of them. So
I'm really glad that you mentioned that, because I completely forgot.
Yeah, I can never get barrel jump. It sucks.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, the general theory why it happens is that if you enter the bonus barrel while it is at the bottom of its oscillation and you're entering the bonus barrel at the top, it will allow you to jump out.
I actually got it. All you have to do is complain. I confirmed it.
So yeah, that was a barrel jump there that Colin did. It's basically allows him to gain control out of a bonus barrel or training barrel a little faster.
I actually didn't know that the oscillation of the barrels mattered, though. That's interesting. Good to know, kind of.
So you can see Hito got it there as well, and so she's going to be going into the barrel now, so you'll be able to see the gun in action.
I can't talk, I'm busy.
Your mom just
So
wants to make you a sandwich, Colin.
That's actually exactly why she's talking.
I knew it.
So Colin here is performing a glitch called Phase Swim. If you look in first person and then exit first person in the US version of the game, between a certain angle range, it will overflow the angle, and so it will think that he's facing a direction over 360 degrees, and that messes with collision and allows him to go through walls.
Wow, you explained that so well. I would have never been able to.
I know, right? I was just thinking that, honestly.
The way I explain STVW is I'm like, yeah, you just do this and this happens. I don't know why.
Now this is Hito's favorite part. We get to talk to the dinosaur.
The retarded dinosaur, let's go.
It jumps around and it opens up some locations for us. Oh shit, I just realized I didn't even check the sound. Let me know, people of chat, let me know if it sounds good, because it very well might not be audible at all, actually.
Whoops.
And the sound in this game is really deep, so get to hear Donkey grunt.
So the one thing worth noting with this game in terms of this run is that whilst it wants you to think that you need all 8 keys to beat the game, you will only need keys 3 and 8. And the reason why it only requires these 2 is that in having key 8, which is the final key in the game assumes that you have all the keys which are required to open the levels to get to Hideout Helm, which is all of the previous keys except key 3. So it performs a check on key 3 as well, and by that it makes the assumption, oh, the person has all keys in the game, therefore allow them to access K rule. So this one's actually going to be quite short compared to runs which require you to collect all keys, and that's because they're only going to be collecting keys 3 and 8.
Let's not go in the wrong spot in Banana Fairy Island. Let's not get stuck in the banana cage, Hito.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, if you get stuck in a banana cage and you don't know how to face walk, actually in the mode that they're in, that's not a soft lock, but it's just very unfortunate. They'd have to throw oranges at themselves to kill themselves. So.
Yeah, we also, right there, we were able to access the Banana Fairy Island early by doing a trick called Swim Through Shores. It's so free and so easy.
It is, yeah.
And I didn't get the dance skip, but I hit the loading zone, oh no! God. I haven't done that in a long time, actually. My camera angle is weird.
To coconut.
Yeah, so the general purpose of going to Banana Fairy Island early is to get the Shockwave move. and shockwaves allow you to destroy dirt patches at the cost of 1 crystal coconut. The main benefit of that is it allows you to get a rainbow coin, which gives 5 coins to each Kong, even the ones you have not unlocked. So that allows them to purchase a lot of moves quite quickly without having to take lots of detours for specific Kong's coins.
So I didn't see up there trying to get bush push like I have been lately, but I almost did. I thought about it.
See up during bush push. Why?
I don't know. This is bad habit.
muscle memory.
It's bad habit, yeah. I'm gonna miss lag kick. Oh, I got it!
Nice.
So as a general explanation of what lag kick is that DK64 is a quite laggy game, and the developers knew this, and so what they did is they boosted the amount of distance you travel in a frame, depending on how much lag is present in the game. And so the that makes the game look less laggy, but the downside is that one, certain kicks are possible if you lag the game a lot, like this one that Hito is trying to do here. And additionally, you can use lag to bypass collision detection, which allows you to go through walls.
I'm really bad at this. I don't remember how I was ever good at it.
Dude, lag kick is hard.
I got really lucky that I made it, actually.
Yeah. What he is trying to do here is something which is called a moon kick. So a moon kick is where you perform an aerial, and within 8 frames of you starting the aerial, you perform a kick. And this means that the kick inherits the gravity of the aerial attack, which is around about 8 times lower than the gravity of a kick. So this means that DK soars into the air like a majestic bird.
I'm actually ahead of PB somehow, so this means this run's gonna go to hell.
Also known as donkey wing.
Yes, donkey wing is the, in my opinion, the bad name for it.
Yeah, we did something similar earlier off the Switch by K Lumsey to get to, what?
Oh,
To
yes.
get to the, Switch for Frantic Factory, the Switch 4. And that way we can just warp up there later.
Oops, wrong button. No, I wasted my orange.
Uh-oh.
Why do I always do this? I forget how to zoom in.
I thought I was gonna get that first try, actually.
I better get Aztec first try. Be mad.
Damn this.
So normally the game doesn't allow you to hit the switches from that far, but with Sniper Scope, which is given by the glitch at the start, Funky Weapons glitch, the game allows bullets to last longer. So that's how Hito was able to shoot the switch from so far. Thankfully, she didn't get trolled by the absolutely poor collision that is present on that middle switch.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
DK.
I was a bit nervous because normally, like, the advice is to hit like the left side of the switch as you're looking at it, because that's meant to be better in terms of collision.
Come on, DK! No!
Or I forgot it, one or the other.
Oh my gosh.
So Colin here is trying to do a trick called Caves Early. Is comprised of a moon kick and then rubbing against the rock. And DK will grab the ledge, which allows him to clip through the rock and get into caves. Colin probably needs to rub up against the rock a little more.
What I usually try to do is get DK like really low. There we go. So that like he's kind of level with the ledge, because it seems like he's more likely to grab it. But
That's a really interesting setup of Caves Early that I have never seen before.
Who? Me or Hito?
You.
Oh, me?
The setup that Hito's doing right now is the one which I've seen everyone do, and every single time I go through the trick, I have the voice of Outlaw trying to explain it in my head.
Well, I might need to just... I'll probably need to go back and see what Hito does then, because I definitely am not super great. Normally I just exit,
Oh no!
Oh, rip.
but I wanted to make sure I had full oranges there, because we got horrible trick coming up here.
Fuck it all up.
Yeah, so the trick which is coming up, which Colin is hinting to, is a trick called Aztec Early, where if you clip through the building that takes you to Aztec Lobby, you can access the loan zone early. The most common way to do it in 5-Kong is by abusing orange lag, but it is kind of inconsistent. So he's trying the setup with the camera. Don't quite get it there.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, incoming pool boys.
Oh, my life! Fuck my life, mate. Every fucking time, mate.
Yeah, so if he gets down to 1 health with that setup, he cannot do it, otherwise he'd die upon trying to get it again. So what he's now going to be doing is trying to do the phase walk method.
I have some oranges left, so...
I would use a tag barrel if you're going to use the damage method. Okay, so Hito ran out of oranges, so she's going to have to do pool boys, which you go back to training grounds and there's 20 oranges inside a pool. So, yeah.
I would have had another attempt, but I accidentally threw my orange earlier. Because I'm a dingus.
Okay, fuck it.
Yeah, I'd probably just refill your health and do pool boys. So Hito now has 20 oranges, so she can go for another 5 attempts at Aztec Early. Aztec Early is a lot harder than it might seem, because it is so inconsistent. It's, funnily enough, the thing which, if you're doing a bingo of this game, which I would recommend, it's the thing which often kills people's bingos is missing out on Aztec Early.
Yeah. Colin even learned the skew method, but it's just as shit if you ask me.
I can do the skew method, I just have a hard time getting enough skew to actually do it, so I decided to opt out of it. I was thinking about it, though.
DK, please go. Please. Please, DK. Just lag through the door.
Rip. So Hito's now going to have to either do pool boys again or go to the ferry near Banana Ferry Island to get the amount of oranges that she needs.
I guess we're going to factory. Thank you, 1%. Right. That would definitely be cursed.
Surely.
What?
Third time is
Come
a
on,
charm,
man.
right? This is why I wanted to put infinite oranges on, but it...
I meant to ask you about it, and I just completely forgot.
It's fine, I don't mind. It just really helps with marathons.
Curse you, Lanky!
Yeah. I was tempted because I did a 3-Kong marathon once, which 3-Kong is by doing.
I would never do that without oranges.
I was tempted to do it with out infinite oranges, And then I was like, "Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea since I'd be an M&M."
Yeah.
And you can get soft lock in Key 8 room. Well, this was before the days of face walk. Now it's not a soft lock, but yeah.
I need to figure out how to back that up. This, I actually don't
Oh
know.
yes, finally.
Although I was
Nice.
watching another runner do it, and I think I kind of have an idea.
Did you get in, Colin?
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on.
So Colin here is going for llama cutscene skip, and he's doing a method with a phase walk. I don't think I've explained this yet. So a phase walk is essentially like a phase swim, but on land. It's a lot trickier though because you have to wildly move your stick to keep your input outside of a 14 unit range of the previous frame's input. It's quite annoying.
I'm not
but it's
the best at it either, as you can see, unfortunately.
it's
I'm
at the
gonna go
very
for
least
the
it's a
orange.
triple frame perfect trick. So
Oh. Alright, fuck it. No llama cutscene skip, I guess.
rip.
Oh, you ready to backflip into a corner for an hour?
No, I'm gonna just phase walk into that corner. But then
So
this way I don't
is-
have to do it twice.
So that was a trick called guitar skip. By backflipping through that wall, or as Colin will be able to do, a phase walk. Phase walking through that wall, you skip needing to buy Diddy's guitar to get to Cranky's and to get to Lanky as well. So hopefully Hito doesn't die.
Yeah. I agree.
So now the big question is Rocket Barrel going to be skipped?
I actually
No.
was thinking about it just for memes, but
I'm
I've
definitely
only ever
not
gotten it like twice before, so this.
While I could do rocket barrel skip, I'm sure at the time I go for it in a marathon, I'm gonna fuck it up. And it'll be sad times.
This
Yeah.
is sad times right now.
So
At all.
Rocket Barrel is technically possible to be able. It's technically possible to skip Rocket Barrel. The only usage in this run is Did he face a K rule, and if you backflip into the Rocket Barrel whilst it is spawning, you skip the move check. But if you fail it, then you have to restart K rule all from the beginning again. So it's quite a high risk trick. For very low reward. It only saves like 7 seconds or something like that.
This is the wall I want to use, right? What the hell?
Yeah, that's the right wall. The funny thing is that Rocket Barrel Skip was actually the one development, or the last development in this route before the switch to Wong Kong. It was found, or the Wong Kong route for 80% was found about a week after Rocket Barrel Skip was found. So Rocket Barrel Skip never really made it into a run.
I didn't know that. And that is very good because I can only imagine how salty you would be if you lost your run to that. You're like on pace, you get all the way to Diddy phase, and you fuck up Rocket Barrel Skip. I would be very devastated.
If 5 Kong 80% was still done to this day, if the 1 Kong wasn't even known, the meta would actually be to skip Tiny, and therefore skip Mini Monkey as well. Mini Monkey skip is about 10 times more terrifying than Rocket Barrel skip, and you have to do it 4 times.
I don't even know what Mini Monkey Skip would entail, so I'm kind of curious now.
It is basically the same premise as Rocket Barrel skip, but bearing in mind that K rule shockwaves, just
Oh,
before the
you
barrel
have to
spawns.
So every single time during the phase, you have to get into Tiny's barrel when it spawns.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds awful.
And if you miss it, you have to wait, I think it's like 15-20 seconds for it to respawn.
About to get the fucking guitar. Oh my god, this is horrible. It's kind of how I lost my run yesterday. It's just...
Yeah, I don't blame you. Just go get the guitar.
Yeah.
Watch the barrel skip though. Actually, you might actually have enough coins to do all of it.
You'd have to use or get the Oasis coin before
Early,
heading
yeah.
over. So Hito did a trick there, which is basically a death warp. So she shot the gun switch to free Lanky and then jumped into the lava water as DK, and that killed him whilst the cutscene was going, and that saves a little bit of time.
Okay, you can totally cartwheel up that ditty. Thank you.
What the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah, at this point I feel like it'd probably be best just to get a guitar.
This is actually crazy.
Do the backflip method. Are you doing backflip method?
I tried like once or twice.
It's pretty sensitive. It's annoying.
I don't know, oh my god, my stick might just be too fucking shot. Honestly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's just weird because, like, literally yesterday or whatever, when we were playing, I got both of them, like, first try, and then I just couldn't phase walk ever again after that. Okay, fuck it. That works.
Sounds like this game.
Oh, you're clipping out to go to Cranky area. I thought you were trying to do llama cutscene skip again. I was like, cutscene's already been watched.
I hate this method because of this reason specifically. Oh.
Yeah, DK64's camera is very uncooperative.
Lucas!
Poof. Okay. Now let's not die here and be very
Lucas,
sad.
come reset my console after a free time. I can't reach it. Thank you. Yeah, you have to turn it on and off. Wait, what am I on? In? Yeah.
Yeah.
So much for paying attention.
I'm just gonna go really slow, so
It's a co-op.
I don't die.
Are you on 1 health?
Yeah.
Rip.
That really sucks. I just lost like an astronomical amount of time.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
It's just weird. Normally it wouldn't take me more than like 10 attempts to get a phase walk, but I guess it's just not my day.
Yeah, a lot of people who do phase walks like literally everywhere. Sometimes they just have bad days where it's just not working.
I feel like phase walk would be extremely annoying with the variance of lag on frames in this game, so...
It's not that bad, actually. It's just, that's literally all me, input-wise. For some reason, I just can't do the inputs right now. Because honestly,
Yeah.
it's otherwise it's fairly consistent. I don't have oranges, I don't think. Let me see.
Yeah. I know that when it comes to phase walking inside the trash canning castle for 101 and no levels early, that one is very tough on N64 because of the large amount of lag.
Oh yeah, I could imagine that, actually. Shit!
So Hito is doing the
Oh yes.
nice, the jump method of factory leap with Lanky. So if you throw 4 oranges and then use a jump to space out your timing, it allows you to move during the peak of the lag spike and allows you to clip partially into speed locker close enough to do a triple ground attack into the portal.
I'm not gonna make it up there.
Oh wow.
Kick too low.
Oh, okay, he did. He died.
Hito doing the amazing strat of damaging Lanky, because Lanky is the worst Kong in the game.
True.
Oh, okay. Thought he just walked out for a second. I just need Hito to, like, soft lock her game or something now.
Oh, dude, I almost got Dark Room as soon as you said that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I might die. Somehow.
I
possible.
I was about to say, might be best to tackle one just in case.
Uh-oh. That's bad. I've never done that before. Let's just mess everything possible up now that we're in a marathon. Why not? I'll just swim in the out of bounds water. Fuck it. And still almost die. Holy shit. Ay, ay, ay. Worst part is, I was feeling super confident for the most part, because, like, I've been playing pretty good. Like, we've been practicing for this, and I've been playing pretty good. But of course, I just reserved all my bullshit for this run. Wait, I already skipped. I don't even have the cutscene. What am I doing?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because usually I do the phase walk twice to skip the cutscene there, but oh shit, it's so laggy I can't even power up like Goku.
So Hito's buying a trombone trainer. So this is needed for Lanky phase to play the 4 pads. So there's a lot of move buying here for the purpose of getting through
Oh my god, I almost got it first try, which would have been good, because this shit saves like 1 second. Oh well.
Yeah, I think if you had a little more speed, that would have made it.
Yeah.
The strat for buying moves is hold A and mash B, and for the longest time, I never did that, and I would always fuck up and, like, buy something extra, or, like, I mean, mash B out too early, or, yeah.
Oops. Oh, come on, dude. What? Dude, I swear I saw fucking... Did he get the ledge clip and then he, like, pushed himself out or something?
That clip is really dumb.
That could have been much worse.
Yeah, so to quickly explain what Colin did there, it's called a ledge clip. So a ledge clip is where you go through a tiny gap between where the floor ends and the wall starts. There's quite a lot of these in DK64 because the game has quite a lot of bugs in it.
Because it was developed good.
And so the easiest way to do it is by using a first person, because first person grounds you to a complete halt within 2 frames, regardless of how fast you're moving. So
Ow.
You can... I read or, like, heard or something, you can do it with the Z press, too? Is that true?
yeah, you can do it, like, no matter what. Like, there are many ways of doing it. It's just that first person's the most consistent because it brings you to a halt faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a matter of buffering your input. Like, you could do it bufferless, but it won't be.
Really? Because I think I've done it bufferless before, and because I was like really clipped in, and then I was like, oh, that couldn't have worked, and then I just jumped out of it. That's good to know, actually.
It's just the weak collision, like why you put there. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't forget story skip off.
Yeah, there's an interesting story surrounding glitch clips as well. It used to be called C-Up clips because it was a clip which a lot of people use C-Up for. However, because so many people were getting it without a C-Up and would post a video saying, look, I got a C-Up-less C-Up clip. The name was changed to Ledge clip. And plus C-Up. C-Up clip is probably the one name you could give for this game and not know exactly what it means. Because everything in terms of glitches uses C-Up in this game.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the Mad Jack cutscene. Because, yeah, I'm lame. But
I'm gonna never get past the fucking B-locker.
Exit before the cutscene and redo it again. Get the cutscene. If you're good at ledge clip.
Get in there, you fucking piece of trash. Alright, time to stop sucking. Let's go, Mikey.
No.
Let's go.
Oh, you get a face walk in?
I'm bad. It should technically be more consistent, but I'm just not doing so hot.
Yeah, thankfully Factory Lobby doesn't have a huge amount of lag in it. It's pretty much a lagless map.
What?
So this is the Magic fight, which for it you get key 3, so it's a required fight to beat the game. The general premise is that you want to slam a switch 5 times. The switch you need to slam is based on the platform Magic is on, whether it is the white or blue switch. The main trouble with this boss fight is how Magic moves and also the switch spawns. So Magic will always try to move closer to you, and you want to always remain over 1 square away from him. This means that he will do a fast jump instead of a slow jump if he is more than 1 square away from you, which saves around about a second per jump. And the other annoying thing, which Hito thankfully got pretty decent luck on, is switch spawning. So with the Magic switches, it is entirely based on luck. There is some manipulation you can do because there are certain squares which are prevented from spawning a switch.
I knew it, Hito. See, I wasn't sure about that, but I had a good feeling because I've been watching a lot of people play lately, and it seemed kind of like there was some type of switch manipulation shit going on there, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Oh, no! Oh! God damn it! Tell me after, Mad Jack. But I'm sure whatever you're saying is correct. I'm just not listening, and I'm sorry.
Get in there, you fuck. I'm definitely just gonna blame the stick, because there's no way, bro. Come on! Get on! I hate my life right now.
If you have a Never Drive, there's a way we can test your stick.
My stick is dog shit. I've already benchmarked it.
Nope, of course not. Oh fuck,
The problem might actually be my down, because my down range is really, 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 really bad.
Yeah, you should see his stick test.
It's very bad. Thank God. But it's a little frustrating now because 1, I have to play Goemon on this later. 2, I wasn't having so much of a problem like a day ago, so kind of sucks, but not much I can do about it. I'm gonna actually just take the walk of shame because of how bad. I'll go for it like once or twice. If I don't get it, then I'm just taking the walk of shame because this is like really bad. I can't believe like I haven't gotten a single one actually. This.
Yeah, and the worst thing with having
pushy
a bad
robot,
stick
pushy robot.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
come on. Oh, I should have walked into the corner sooner.
Good switch. I deserve it at this point, but good switch.
There's like two big problems with having a bad stick with this game. One is that obviously you move slower because you're not able to get as much range. But the second thing is as well, which is possibly why Colin's having so much trouble with face walks, is because you have less range for a face walk. So that means it is harder to get outside of the 14 unit difference that is required for a face walk to work.
I'm pretty sure that's honestly the problem at this point too, because the thing is for a while I was getting like half clipped or whatever, where I wasn't getting the full speed. So I think now that I've just been playing a lot, my range is like completely shot on this controller.
Where's that going? By the way, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What were you saying about Mad Jack?
You can manipulate the switches slightly.
Yeah, I don't really know if that might be new or I'm just dumb and never knew that, but I'm pretty sure like the switches have a pattern depending on your movement, but it's not like always guaranteed. It's like out of a number of patterns.
Well, that's what Blom was just saying, that like you'll want to like stand on certain tiles and stuff because they can only spawn on certain tiles, whatever.
Yeah. When I used to do Mad Jack, I had a way that like I would open up the same way every time, so that I would know like the possible switches for the first few phases. But then after that, like the possibilities reach out so much more that I'm not a math, person, and I can't really calculate that.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I definitely think that it's random, but I just noticed it seemed like there was some type of kind of sort of way to manipulate it a little bit.
Yeah, the way it works is that the square Mad Jack is on cannot spot a switch, obviously, but also on the when Mad Jack starts his last jump, the switch cannot spawn on the same square as the Kong, or the same, or the square north, south, east, and west. And that is of the switch which the Kong was on, or the square which the Kong was on, when Mad Jack was taking his second to last jump.
Oh yeah, that sounds like you need a memory to be able to do that. I don't have one of those.
It's gotten, thankfully, there's setups for each of the 5 phases, which means that it is now a 50-50 chance on whether you get a good switch or a bad switch.
Wow.
This kind of sucks. Like, I was a little worried about this, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should just fix up this other stick real quick before our race tomorrow, and I decided to be lazy and tired and not do it. And I'm definitely regretting it now.
So Hito is trying to do a trick called Terminal 1 clip. If you ledge grab the terminal here from a specific angle, any specific position, it allows Chunky to clip through this wall. It's a little tricky to do though. It requires quite a precise angle.
Yeah, I was 6 minutes ahead of my PB. Like yesterday, whenever we played this, and I actually like almost didn't even get sub hour because of that clip. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. And it's made even worse because, as you can see on the bottom of Hito's screen, there is a timer. That's the Blastomatic timer, and as soon as that hits 0, you go into a game over. So you have to do everything under a certain time limit.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna game over. Actually, it was that bad. I was saying, I was talking to Hito. I was like predicting the commentary, and Blom was gonna be like, "I haven't seen this trick in over a decade." This shit is so out of date. I don't even know what to say about it.
Nah, I mean, 5 Kong is all about the vintage strats anyway.
Yeah, it's legacy, dude, man.
Like, if you could, like, 5 Kong would be absolutely broken with a lot of strats that are post 2014.
Oh yeah, like TBS.
Yeah, TBS, Castle Kongs as well.
Yeah.
Monkey Port Skip. Like, there's a ton of stuff.
Now, Boam, while you're here, I would like to ask you about wheel inbounds. I swear wheel inbounds is a thing, and I don't remember
Yes,
why.
it is.
Is it with DK only, or like I don't remember how? I just remember that you can use the wheel to inbounds, but I can't do it with Chunky because I don't have enough height. What am I doing wrong?
No, Chunky should still be able to get it. It's just quite finicky because
Why am I still trying to
it's a floor above you, and the camera's quite bad.
So I'm just bad. That's all it is.
No, I wouldn't say bad. I would just say that.
I just don't remember how to do it. I used to do it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I always used to do wheel inbounds instead of like in the hallway.
Yeah, and I'm also thankful that you took a second there to make sure you were looking at the window.
Thank you. For
So-
those fake key, it's not fun.
Yeah, so the reason why... So there's a trick called Fake Key. Thankfully, Hito didn't get it there, but there's a really funny reason why it happens. So whether you get Key 8 or not is determined by the coin door. Now, the coin door is what guards the Key 8 room from the throne room, right? And so it is done in a way where it will only give you Key 8 if the coin door is loaded and you're touching Key 8 at the same time. The thing which makes it really bad is that the coin door is not in the same chunk as Key 8. It is not loaded at all the time when Key 8 is. So if you have Throne Room deloaded, which is the room next to Key 8, then the coin door will also be deloaded, and therefore you will not get Key 8 upon picking up the boss key.
It's always fun when that happens.
I did that in my first 101 playthrough, actually.
Now,
And I was like,
Boam,
why the fucking... Where's K-Rool?
Balam, have you done any science to prove that fake bean is real?
Fake bean depends on what you class as fake, in all honesty. The way it works with the bean and fungi forest is that that's not stored permanently to your file. It's like, you know, boss cutscenes, how if you exit the game and go back to the main menu, that you have to rewatch them again.
Yeah.
It operates under the same system as that. So if you exit your file after collecting the bean, but before raising or spawning the beanstalk or whatever you want to call it, Colin's getting owned right now by Manjack.
oh, I'm sorry, Colin.
Yeah.
No! Oh, God.
Yeah, what I was saying is if you grab the bean, but you don't raise the beanstalk, you will lose the bean if you exit your file.
Okay. What if you do save game before you exit your file?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. What happens is that the bean gets cleared as soon as you enter DKTV.
That's weird. It's DKTV that does it?
Don't bully.
Yeah, because the way that they want it to work is that certain things don't get transferred in between files. And there's a good reason for that, is because that system also stores, for instance, what toes have been cleared up by Tiny Phase. So if you were to go into one file, defeat Tiny Phase, then exit and go to a different file, without that system, when you enter Tiny Phase, it'll just auto-complete the phase for you because it thinks you...
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
right on the
man.
platform I'm on. Let's go.
That sounds like that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, New
That
Game Plus.
Tiny Face sucks.
This is
Yeah,
true.
there's
Are
actually
you
a
fucking kidding
way
me?
to... If you have already gone through Tiny Phase and you're in Chunky Phase, there is a way to do a full run of K rule which doesn't do Tiny Phase,
Wow.
because you keep that data, and so when you enter Tiny Phase, that data is still there, so therefore you you don't have to do Tiny Phase.
That would be great. That's the first
Bad,
phase,
so I'm
yes.
going slow, so I don't fuck this up. I might just rage quit though.
Well, where are you? In Magi?
Yeah,
Timer at right now?
48 minutes.
Oh, you can still make estimate.
No, okay. No,
Yeah.
no.
Curse you, Jack.
Dude, I entered K Rool
I
at
agree.
46 minutes, and I barely made estimate last time.
Okay.
Not making
I-
estimate.
Maybe I heard you wrong about what you said the timer was at.
48.
Oh, yeah. No.
I was about to say I don't want to come off as defeatist, but K rule takes 12. K rule takes 12 minutes on N64 at the very least.
Yeah, this not. Just basically, you can just blame Aztec and my clips for that, though. I should have just
This is
got my
really
other
bad.
stick out. I'm honestly more worried about Goemon than anything, because it is not good to have a bad stick for that game.
That was nearly very terrifying for Hito, with
Yeah, that was
nearly
bad.
nearly dying there.
It started out good, then it went to shit.
Yeah, I'll unlock K Rool, and then you guys can watch the fight on Hito's screen, I guess. And then I'll admit defeat.
You win, Hito. You win.
Oh, it's not Hito that won, it's Donkey Kong. Nobody
Yeah,
wins.
you know.
Nobody wins playing this game.
You win, Kakarot.
Ooh, oh, fuck you, K Rool. Okay, that was bad.
So the trick Colin is doing here is high up helm early. So what you want to do is you want to form a kick slide, then a jump, then a ponytail twirl to get onto K Rool's snout. And with that, it is possible to enter higher helm without keys 3 and 8. Not 3 and 8. 6 and 7.
Then you jump right into the lava.
Yeah, that's just RNG manipulation.
Oh yeah. RNG manipulation to not clip any here and then to fall down the ramp 100 times. What the? What is this? What's going on here?
Don't touch a stick until you clip through.
Get in there, you slutty monkey. I'm not even clipping. Like, what is going on? Oh my god.
So, Mom, I wanted to ask you another thing. So, considering what you said about DKTV, so you know
Yes.
how, like in Zelda runs, they can start the game from the demo or whatever. Would that ever be like theoretically
No.
that is possible for DK64?
Okay,
Considering
thank God.
what you said, right? So
In
like,
what sense?
could you, if it was possible, like you could play the game from the demo and have like all the demo stuff? DKTV?
The way it works,
Really? What? Do I just not have speed or something?
You'd have to find a way out of DKTV mode. That's the problem, is that inside
What the
DKTV mode you have no control,
Yeah.
and you are locked to those 5 maps, really. So,
Okay.
whilst there are some benefits of using it, one of the DKTV demo files, they don't really give you a whole lot.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be any better than mini moves.
Oh, no. Wouldn't be.
And sorry to ask you theoretical random questions. It's just interesting because I haven't paid attention to DK64 and I don't know how long, very long time.
Basically, the game meta now is just face walk everywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun if you ask me. But it might be.
I mean, it's fun in the task sense now, in all honesty.
from your perspective.
From the main perspective I care about, which is tasks.
Right.
Like, we can now finally skip owl race in the tasks.
Oh, wow. Owl race sucks. That's great.
Yeah, it's done through. It's actually quite interesting how it works. Is that if you complete the top of the mushroom bonus, the one which is Teeter and Turtle Trouble, then that bonus barrel will no longer exist. So if you get a helm timeout fading into the crown when that bonus barrel is not there anymore, you will then game over, and then if you complete another bonus barrel, it will warp you back to the crown, like the crown pad in Fungi,
Right.
and it will complete the nearest bonus barrel, which is our race bonus barrel.
Huh.
It doesn't sound RTA viable.
It is actually, like, the annoying thing with RTA, which kind of makes it not viable, is just the fact of that you'd have to execute very consistently within those 10 minutes, because if you aren't able to get to the crown when it hits 2 seconds, then that's immediately run over because you lose 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, if it wasn't for that, then yeah, it'd be 100% in RTA runs now. It saves like a minute.
Oh. What the fuck? This happened to me last time, too. What is going on?
So, hopefully Hito has remembered her toast.txt.
I wasted an orange, so I have to shoot the first toe next time.
Yeah, the benefits of using an orange is that it really reduces lag, so you don't have to look at the toes. And especially in this run, you get Sniper Scope. Sniper Scope increases the draw distance of the game and how far actors operate under. So it really causes a lot of lag in the game. So using the gun at all in this really introduces a lot of lag. So Hito wants to do that as little as possible, which is why she's using oranges where she can. Meanwhile, Colin is collecting butterflies and observing fairies moving about.
Playing DK Snap.
So it looks like Hito should be a couple minutes underestimate here, which will be good. You alright there, Colin?
Colin is AFK. Worst phase over.
Yeah. So that's the longest phase in K. Rool. Let me just turn Colin down real quick.
that's spoiler. His spoiler.
Oh, yeah, let me, mute.
Yeah, this is the final phase of K. Rool. Simple premise here is just to slam the switch, then turn invisible, then beat up K. Rool 4 times, and that's the end of the run. So unlike what I was mentioning earlier with Mini Monkey and Rocket Barrel in K. Rool, Hunky Chunky isn't really able to be skipped in this run, even theoretically, because the amount of time to get from the Gorilla Gun Pad to the Hunky Chunky Barrel is far too little to enable that. And even if you could skip the move, you would be locked in a situation where you'd still need Primate Punch, which is the move given after Hunky Chunky. So even then, Hunky Chunky skip is not possible. Yeah, Colin, that looks not good.
It actually looks better today, to be honest. Sometimes the ranges change.
Center's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, look, at least you can be standing still, okay?
The one thing I'm just kind of sad about is I was playing a backflip. I can't do that, huh?
Sad.
I wanted to be chunky doing a backflip, choking a world record.
GG. That looks like a 59.46 from my perspective.
Oh yeah, I made the estimate. With like, I don't know how many pool boys I did and other dumb shit, but not too bad. As long as I made the estimate, I don't care.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a marathon run. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Bob, for commentating for us. I think that you're probably the best person to commentate. It was very informative and knew a lot of science on this game, so I'm really glad that you took the time to commentate for us.
Yeah, thanks for that.
More about how bad our gameplay was.
Yeah, comms are really good.
Thank you. I mean, I couldn't really talk about how bad your gameplay was because, I mean, about a month ago I failed Castle Minecart in a bingo, so...
Now, do you mean DK's minecart, or do you mean the thing where you have to switch
no,
on?
DK's minecart.
Oh my god, that takes like 20 minutes. I mean, it doesn't take that long, but that's a huge time loss. Dude.
I had 23 coins.
Wait, how many coins do I need?
If it makes you feel any better, I was doing that shit like a week or something ago. Oh wait, no, it's a chunky one. The chunky one. I messed that one up like 5 times in a row, short like 1 coin. I was like, I feel like dying right now.
That one is deceptively hard, in all honesty. Like Fungi Minecart, I feel like getting 49 coins or lower in that is a lot easier than it might seem. Let me try and find.
Anyways, just let these credits roll for a little bit because I need to finish eating the sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your mom did make you a sandwich, huh?
Mm-mm.
Where's my sandwich, Mom?
She got me a chicken roll wrap.
Oh man, your mom's the best.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lucas said he got you.
Oh, you got me wet. A sandwich?
I got you a kappa. Yeah, good job, Hito.
Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Thank you for the race, Colin. I'm sorry that your race didn't go well.
Oh look, a Rusty Bingo with Kiwi. Hito was just asking if Kiwi still played and if he still played with follow cam on.
Kiwi doesn't really play anymore because he's recently had a baby. So
Oh, he did? Aw, congrats, Keith.
yeah, so he doesn't really play anymore. But myself, Kiwi, and Abayo like play occasionally just for fun and memes. Like,
Yeah.
so
I've seen OBO has been doing, DKRs.
yeah,
Well-
he's going insane on that one. So
Yeah. You're really good too.
yeah,
So there really is a mini Kiwi now.
yes, there is a mini Kiwi.
Aw.
He's adorable as well.
Aw. I'll have to say congrats to him at some point.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll be right back with some Billy Mom. And hopefully I don't get completely shafted with this controller. I know this controller needs to go because like Goemon struggles to run at full speed.
That's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so I should have known that this was gonna be a problem, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't been feeling so hot, unfortunately. So I just kind of was like, I'm gonna go to sleep early, and then Blunt Bunny was like, let's play Peggle, and I was like, oh, great. And that was torturous as
You got
always.
that Peggle PB you've been after, though?
I mean, I did, and then I realized that I should PB by a lot more, so now I've just been salty every run. I PB'd again, though, by a minute, because I realized that I had a 56. I thought I had a 55, but I actually had a 56, so I PB'd by 40 seconds last night on a shit run.
Nice.
I always, problem is I always have, 2 levels. I'll have a run that goes really good, and I'll just have, 1 or 2 levels that I lose, 10, 20 minutes on, which is why that game makes me really salty.
Oh, you sent me a picture of it. He's so cute.
Shit! Oh, God. Oops.
Aw, thank you for the picture.
No worries.
My bad. Say hello to my boiler again. Alright. I'm done fucking around. So you can put your shit.
Can I close my...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.